Well, I think that's the disappointment that we have this pause in the season. I think everybody was excited to see what we could accomplish. We'd played very, very. We got off to a great start the first 10 games, and then we sort of treaded water for 30 games. Played I think one game under 500, and then from Christmas time, from the 1st of December 31st on, we played at a high level, and I think everybody was excited to, once you get, if you can play your way into the playoffs, we had positioned ourselves where we controlled our own fate, believing that we believed that we were going to play our way into the playoffs. And then when you get into playoffs, you never know. When you look at the recent results in the Stanley Cup playoffs, you can throw the regular season stats out the window, and it's wide open. So I think that's the disappointment of not being able to continue on, but certainly we all understand what's going on in the world today. Well, I would think there's going to be ample opportunity for players to, hopefully it'll be like a normal mid to late August, where we've got a period of time before we get up and running. I think that, a lot of this is going to be obviously depend on health officials and when they allow people to leave their houses and to head down to these facilities. And do we start out training in smaller groups and build to bigger groups, or do they just open it up and we can? But I think we're going to have enough time where the players are going to be able to, find their chemistry. Everybody's on a level playing field. So I think that when we come back, everyone's going to be, you're hearing about players that have been injured are starting to announce that they're healthy or they're close to coming back. So you're going to have full lineups, excited, motivated athletes. Will they be a little bit rusty at the start? Probably, but I think as you start to play some games, that rust will be gone in a matter of a few games. All the players would love the opportunity to finish the season, and it's not perfect. Obviously, everyone's going to do the best they can do. So if we got to play hockey in July and August, we'll play hockey in July and August, and once we get up and running, everybody will be excited about the opportunity to try to make some noise in the playoffs and go on a playoff run. So it's a different world. We've got to adjust to what we're battling against, and again, the hope is that we're going to find a way to finish this season. I'm just guessing, but I've got to think if we're going to get back and playing, or when we do get back and playing, it's going to be a different world than we are in today, where we've got closed borders and people are instructed to stay home and only go out, for groceries and essential. I got to think that if we're getting to the point, if we're talking about playing games, that there's more flights, and you're going to be able to start to move around the country, and so I don't really have the answer to that. I don't think anybody knows, but I would expect that when we do play, that it's going to be a different world than it is today.